Thank you for inviting me here today. And this is an organization that people don't recognize and realize how important they are until we run into the things that we just did in the storm. You know, New Jersey, the New Jersey that we're living in today is not the New Jersey that I grew up in. You know, I was born in 1959, and the infrastructure that we had worked. There's nothing wrong with it. It was fine. But the New Jersey of today obviously isn't. And it's interesting, we've had a lot of hearings, and we've seen it, we found our weaknesses, we know the things we need to do. And I was at a business and industry event, and one of the groups came out and said, you know, we're against any kind of rate hikes at all. There's no way we can afford the energy. And I said, well, you guys are the same ones that were calling my offices complaining that your power was out for 2 weeks. Nothing in this world is free. And we have to focus on making New Jersey stronger and safer and more reliable. And that's why I support the initiatives that are coming forward by this group. Not that I want to pay higher rates. I don't. But I don't want people not having power. I don't want hospitals being shut down. We need the reliability that this industry can create if we allow them to do it. So we need to work with our BPU, with this industry, not to make it as, look, I always tell people I want the Oldsmobile. I want reliable, consistent, you know, not the Mercedes, the Olds. I don't need any bells and whistles, I just need it to work. So you have a lot of support from me here, and not because I'm talking to this group, because this is an issue we have to address. And that's why the BPU's role is so important. You know, the storm's 6 months or 7 months past, but when's the next one going to come? And do we have the same situation again? Because we're not prepared. If a storm hit again, a major storm, we would have the same problems. Because these storms come every year now. They're not storms that come, you know, every 100-year storm. That's why I even get a kick out of the 100-year storm. I don't even know why we're saying it anymore. It's every year. You know, we had 2010, 2011, and 2012. And they were all major storms. I was in Sayreville, and, you know, listening to the people in Sayreville that they have a nor'easter, federal government comes in, spends $60 million and puts them back in their house. Then we have a hurricane, they spent $64 million and put them back in their house. Then we have another hurricane, and they're talking about putting $64 million to put them back in their house. And I appreciate the fact that the governor recognized, I'm quoting Einstein lately, which scares me. You know, I'm more a Barney Rubble guy. But you know when they say, you know, if you do the same thing over and over again, you expect different results, that's called insanity. Well, it is. And that's why I appreciate that the governor has recognized that and is going to put several $100 million aside to let people move out of those areas. Because it's a different place now. Sea levels are higher, and we don't have to say global warming or climate change. You can call it whatever you want for whatever party you're at. It's changed, and we need to change with it. So that's why it's so important that we get moving and get our act together and improve and harden our infrastructure. On the other side of it, as an ironworker, I think it's great. It's going to create a lot of jobs. It's going to help the economy. The more people we can put back to work, the quicker we can put them back to work, this state will come back stronger. It's a great state. You know, we got everything. It's location, location, location. We're in the middle of 60 million people. We can't go wrong. We just got to fix things. And we have to be dependable. So my commitment to this organization and the BPU is to work with them however we can to get in gear and fix this place quickly.